This is the Manifesto of Alasdair Ibbotson, candidate for Vice President Communities in the Students' Union election at Stirling on the 13th and 14th of March 2017. Vote Alasdair Ibbotson for VP Communities, a hat you can trust. I'm Alasdair, and I'm running because I believe in fighting for our rights, and I believe we can win key fights this year. With these projects, we can make a huge difference to every Stirling student who lives in private rented accommodation or needs access to support. Dodgy landlords, here we come. Housing is the most important issue for me. Following on from big wins on campus rents, it's time to focus on raising standards for tenants renting privately. My priorities will be working with the Living Rent campaign, Scotland's Tenants' Union, to set up a branch in Stirling. Their branches in Glasgow and Edinburgh have already won against landlords breaking the law and overcharging for dreadful flats. Does your flat have damp? Is the rent too high? Is your deposit protected in a safety deposit scheme? How well insulated is it? One tenant alone will struggle against an illegal landlord, but a group of us, backed by a strong union, can put more pressure on landlords. 5 tenants are scarier than 1. I will make this a budget priority for the union and work to support members who are especially vulnerable to landlord harassment, including sexual violence survivors, students with mental illness and LGBTIQ+ tenants. Supporting students. Last year, I became ill and had to take a year out. I was on sickness benefits and had a lot of questions. What support could the university give me? What would happen with my student loans? What happens when I come back? Student support left many questions unanswered. It's hard to find people who had good experiences with them. Student Services is run by the university. My proposal is simple. Our union should take over its running, as happens at many other universities. The union works for you, the university works for their own reputation. Who would you rather come to for support? Campaigning. A vote for me will always uphold union policy, guarantee and increase autonomy for the green and blue space, introduce regular Know Your Rights sessions for members, continue our fight for free education, train legal observers to support protesters, make sure people taking direct action in keeping with union policy continue to get full support from our union. Clubs and societies. I have been active in clubs and societies for 4 years. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that the best people to run a club are its members, not the union. I will cut paperwork in half for clubs and SOCs, remove threats for not taking part in union schemes, such as not getting freshers' stalls or being allowed to book rooms, remove the obligation for clubs to attend community zone meetings. Nobody should be forced to get involved in union politics. Not introduce any new schemes that clubs don't want to participate in, and use the time and effort to work on housing issues. This was the manifesto for Alasdair Ibbotson, a candidate for Vice President Communities in the Stirling Students' Union elections on the 13th and 14th of March. Vote Alasdair Ibbotson for VP Communities, a hat you can trust.